Hello everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. It's starting to warm up out here some now. It's supposed to be partly cloudy, and it's supposed to start raining. I don't think hard, but it's supposed to rain some later on today. We could use some more rain, that's for sure. I don't know if this kale and stuff's gonna make it or not. It looks good in the mornings when it's cool out, and then when it gets warm in the afternoon and the sun's beating down on it, they're all flopped over. I'll show you what I'm talking about. See, that kale looks good this morning. They're not used to being out in the full sun because they had a little bit of shade back here where they were before. In this area here, it gets kind of shaded by this banana pepper and the green beans and then the peppers over here. So they're not used to being out in the full sun. Maybe they'll come make it. I mean, at least the kale looks like it might make it. I say that now, and then later today it'll be just, flopped over. And a few of the turnips, this one right here looks like it might make it. I don't know. We'll just have to see. This is the first time I've tried any fall vegetables before, and of course when you transplant things that could happen. They go into like shock. But the green beans are going to be doing real good before you know it. We're going to have a bunch of green beans. Let's see, where do I want this one? Go down this way. You gotta train them to go where you want them to. Let's see what it does now, like that. I'm hoping it'll go back down this way. Yeah, there's already peppers, as you can see, on these little plants. I thought they were habaneros, but that don't look like a habanero. So I'm not for sure what I've got growing. This is habanero right here. And then this is the orange snack box peppers. Hello everybody. Hello Adam and Eva. Hey, how's it going everybody? Hey everybody. Well, while I'm up, I may as well go over here and see how my cabbage is starting to do a little bit better down here. That one on the right is cauliflower. And this little flower right here is some kind of a pea or something that's growing. I don't know how it got in there. It looked like some kind of like a snap pea or something or other. I don't know. It must have been mixed in with some other seeds or something. I see the chipmunks got its sunflower seeds I put out for it yesterday. It'll leave that other stuff, but it wants some sunflower seeds. It doesn't like the little bitty seeds. Everybody's looking good, and there's plenty more growing to replace the ones as they die. Here, you can see plenty more of these still. So there's going to be a lot more on it. I don't know if this will live through winter and have flowers on it again next year or not. We'll just have to see. I hope it does, but it seems the foliage on it seems so frail. It's not like a pine tree. It's softer. Well, here's our Miss Stump Flower sisters. You can tell that's different. This is the peony. And this is the zinnia. I know that now. But this cone, it grows taller. It'll grow taller and it gets pretty big. And I'm sure it's loaded with seeds. And then we got this one here that one's fixing to open up. And then I got one more right back here. I hate that I don't know what I did with the other ones that after they died, because they had, like I said, a huge cone about that big. I don't know where I've put them. It just makes me so mad at myself. But I got 3 more, so surely I'll have some seeds for next year. Oh, I see another one right here a little bitty one right there, trying to grow. So we'll have another one, I guess. Hopefully it'll grow a few more. But yeah, it's still got more in here that are going to grow out. Especially since I basically topped it, by cutting these top few, or breaking them off or whatever. It'll cause these other branches to grow better. Oops. I keep up with this thing as these die off, like like little sucker leaves almost. Like this, they'll turn brown. I make sure I get them off of it so that the branch where it's at will grow. I had one branch break right there. Oh, I see a flower I definitely want to get for my potpourri mixture. Well, here's a couple of them that's already, I'll wait until the beautiful flower there's 9. That's another one that's going to come out. I got a few of them right here. See, I'm picking the dead leaves to put in my potpourri. Here's one. There's one. This is what I've been doing with them. There's 2. See? Pull them off. I don't think that one's still growing, I think. I've got a lot of these. This still has ones growing on it. I don't know if they'll bloom or not. I hope so. Well, let me go put these in my potpourri. You can see that good this morning or not. It still isn't all the way dry yet. You can set it up here. Turn them over. Yeah, they're still a little wet. If it gets sunny out here, I'm gonna put it out here. Looking good. Colorful. Smells good too. I don't know if the sun's going to be out much or not. I'm going to set this here for now. I definitely have my coffee this morning. This one don't know when to quit. It's growing on out into the yard. It's a tomato plant. You can see there's more flowers on it. There's all kinds of little tomatoes everywhere, y'all. still. Bunch still growing. And they've grown on out here onto the driveway too. There's a bunch on this. A bunch on this one here too. I still got plenty, y'all, and there's a lot of them you can't see back in this. It's so thick. Everybody's looking good this morning. I don't know where all the birds are this morning. I hear some, but there's none up here in the peanut gallery or nothing. I tell you, I'm gonna hate when it gets too cold to do this out here, because I really, really enjoyed this. But we get in the afternoons, even on towards the end of November, we usually have some pretty warm afternoons. You know, I could come out then for a while. Hey, I drink coffee in the afternoon too. We try not to fix any past about, I'd say the latest we've had coffee is 7, you know, just like 1 cup. But that's, you know, I still sometimes have a hard time sleeping if I drink it any later than that. But, you know, I can even set the camera out here and, you know, go inside for a bit if I had to, or whatever, because I just really enjoy this out here. I know all of you all do too. I don't know what all I'm going to get into today. I don't have any real plans. We're thinking about having orange chicken tonight with some jasmine rice. It's always really good. And it's pretty easy to fix, you know. I would like to make it homemade sometime. But our favorite is the one from Walmart. We get the family size because the other one is like $5 anyway, and you'll end up with about 4 pieces of chicken. And the family size is 9 something, and it's got like twice as much chicken. So, you know, you don't want a big pile of jasmine rice with 4 little pieces of chicken. You know, really for me, that's all I need. But, you know, Logan has a pretty big appetite, and Joy really likes it too. She doesn't eat that much during the day, but she'll eat a good meal usually at night. So it's worth it to us to get the other one. I mean, the family size. I can't remember the brand it says on it. But the one at Aldi is cheaper, but it's like $5.29. But it has, I like ginger, but I don't like it to where it's overpowering the taste of it to me. And the one at Aldi, it's got a lot stronger taste of ginger, and so I don't really care as much for that one. And the one you can taste some ginger in the one at Walmart, but it's just right for our taste. It's just like sage. I like sage in moderation, but too much of it, I don't like it. And we did a while back, it reminds me, we got some of that, when I talked about sage, we got some of that sausage from patties from Walmart, the Great Value brand. It's been months ago now. And it has 18, I think, in it, 18 patties, and it was I can't remember. It wasn't it wasn't super expensive. It was reasonable. But the first patty I tried from it, I thought it tasted too much like sage, and I didn't really care for it. But as we started eating on it, I don't know, that one patty just must have had more in it somehow, because the rest of them tasted fine to me. And so that is good sausage. I do prefer Swaggerty's over any sausage, though. I'm talking about it, and I'm getting hungry. Oh. I heard the train earlier, and by the time I got set up out here, it was gone, I guess. I barely hear it now. Oh, Kitty has been wild this morning. If y'all have watched morning devotions this morning, if you hear a racket, that was Kitty jumping. She was on top of the coffee pot, I believe, and then she went from the coffee pot to the crock pot, and I had the lid to the crock pot turned. After we use it, you know, it's still a little bit wet, so I don't like to put the lid on it. It gets like steamy, and I think that can breed some germs or something. But so I turned the lid the other way to where it had space on each side of it, if you know what I'm saying. I turned it sideways, and so when she went to step on it, it fell from under, and she fell into the crock pot. And then she did it again when I told her to get out. I mean, she got up and kept going the way she was going towards the stove, and then when I said something to her, she turned around, went the other way, and fell back in the crock pot again. It looked funny. Surprised she didn't break that top, though. And then she went in the living room, jumping up where I got my cork sculptures, which I'm afraid she's going to knock down. And then she jumped down because I sprinkled some water at her. It's because if I try to pick her up, I would knock things down. So I sprinkled a little water at her with my fingers, just flipped a little water, and then she jumped down and knocked over the lamp. So she's been wild this morning. She doesn't like that she can't get in the window now. She spent half the day in the window, either asleep or watching birds and squirrels and rabbits and stuff. Kind of quiet this morning. Don't forget to enter the stump flower seed giveaway. I'm going to be drawing a winner soon. All you have to do, it's very simple. All you have to do is be a subscriber of mine. And in the comments now of any video, it doesn't matter because I see all the comments anyway and I reply to them. Unless it's an emoji or something like that. But I just in the comments put hashtag #stumpflower, all one word, and the hashtag is the # for y'all that don't know what it is. Put the # and then the word #stumpflower, and you'll be entered to win some of the seeds I just showed you that look like potpourri. Once they dry really good to where I can, mail you some. I'm going to pick 2 winners, by the way. I don't know if I've said that. I'm going to pick 2 winners, and I will send you a variety of wildflower seeds. And I'm thinking about doing one with some vegetable seeds soon. I need to get some more built up and let them dry and stuff. The beans take a while to dry. I want them to be dry because if I was to send them and if they got processed through the, well, like the mail thing, it might smash them if they were still soft, you know. So I want to make sure everything's good and dry. So we'll be doing this, you know, from time to time. Something different, and it doesn't really cost me that much, and it's, you know, if you grow them, it's going to be the gift that keeps on giving. You will be able to look at your own flowers that you've seen on my video. Maybe you could do the same, you know. Never know. Next year. I'd like to have stump flowers growing all over the country. The only thing is, I can send these in the U.S., but as far as outside the U.S., I don't think they would, you know, go through customs, and I wouldn't want to do anything you're not supposed to do. So, I can send the card out and to, you know, outside the U.S. So you can still enter, and, you know, I can send you a card with my personal message in it. I like sending stickers too sometimes, so I can include some stickers if it's outside the U.S. But I'll be drawing 2 winners pretty soon. I want to get some more, you know, some more entrants. I haven't checked my comments yet this morning. I'm sure there's some in there. But you'll need to supply me with your address. I'll put in the description, I'll put my email and Instagram and Facebook, how you'll be able to get a hold of me to send me your address. That's the winners anyway. Let's have a few moments to relax. Let's look at the sky here before we go. Cloudy for sure. Sun peeking out though. Hope you all enjoyed this morning's coffee break. Please press that like button, subscribe if you hadn't already, hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. I don't know what I'll be doing later today. We'll just have to see, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.